I needed to work in a space and to be a part of a space that cared about the team.
We collaborate together, we help each other be successful, because to everyone, I think everyone keeps that student, that child as their focus. So it's whatever it takes to meet the needs of that student, we do together. So it's a team effort.
You know, everybody's under one roof, and it's great for us as therapists, and it's also amazing for the kids because we can treat them holistically.
We all celebrate and find joy in our clients' successes and accomplishments every single day.
We started in this room 16 years ago with 3 kids.
Deborah comes to me and tells me she wants to start her own practice, and I said, you know, you're several months pregnant with our 3rd child. Are you sure this is the time to take on this huge responsibility?
He knew I was a go-getter. He knew it could be done and needed to be done.
And so her response is, well, we're always busy. It'll never be the perfect time, so let's just start now.
I said to him, I need to open a place where therapists had the ideal environment to help kids blossom, and where kids were in an environment that was ideal to help them blossom.
So from the time Deborah said, you know, let's just start now, I rented our first space, and it was this place where I'm sitting in right now.
David and I started ordering equipment, and we ordered everything, paid for everything, built everything, fixed everything ourselves.
We've grown from 500 square feet to now 40,000 square feet of rented space.
We started off in Glenview, Illinois, and shortly after added Highland Park, Illinois. Then we added Chicago because we had a lot of kids from the city driving in. Then we added 4 more clinics, so now we have 7.
I've been fortunate enough to be with the company for so many years, so I've seen amazing growth. We have doubled in the number of therapists that we have. And we've also more than doubled in the number of clinics that we have, which enables us to reach out to more families, be more accessible to families that are in areas where therapy is not available.
When I started at North Shore, I was the only neuropsychologist here. One of my main visions was to grow the neuropsych department from just myself to a team of neuropsychologists, technicians, and students. I brought this idea to David Michael, and he was the most encouraging about this, and he started from day one brainstorming ideas to grow the department and figure out how we can make this vision happen. Since that time, we've grown to have 4 neuropsychologists on staff. We also have 2 neuropsych technicians that are master's level individuals. And also we have a variety of students from some of the top graduate schools in the Chicagoland area.
As we've grown and we've started to open up more and more clinics, we realize that it's going to be harder to maintain our culture. And that is something that's really important to the organization. And so a way that we have tried to accomplish making sure that everyone knows who they work for, who is NSPT, and how did we get to where we are today, was to develop some courses. It started off as some kind of training. So it doesn't matter what the position is, whether it's a C-level executive, a therapist, an administrative employee, everyone is going to come and have some courses that are generalized for everyone.
Our multidisciplinary environment is a big benefit to the therapists who work here, and I think it's also a big draw for people who want to work here.
Multidisciplinary to me means having everything in-house.
So parents don't have to run to different cities, different buildings, fill out more paperwork. It's all in one place.
I think we're special because we work so closely together. We are in constant communication with one another.
We're multidisciplinary, so a family can come here and receive several services for many of their children. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, social work, neuropsychology, academic specialists, behavior therapy, nutrition, and also school advocacy.
An academic specialist is someone who treats any child, sees any child or any student that's having any difficulty in school. So I tutor any level from 4 years old through 12th grade and college. Anything that I've ever asked for or ever needed to do my job and to perform or even to grow my position has been met immediately, either by David and Deborah or Maria or my FCAs or my managers.
The best part of my day is really my coworkers. We all enjoy spending time together. We like to be together.
I love the job that I have, and part of it really is just having that opportunity to interact with all employees at NSPT.
A lot of people end up being friends outside of work.
Not only are they your teammates you're working with, but you really develop friendships here.
We have a Yammer stream where we're sharing daily praises and appreciation.
Yammer is our internal social media network. Yammer really allows you to kind of connect with the new employees on a personal level, and existing employees for that matter. The things that show up on Yammer on a day-to-day basis can sometimes be a little story about a magic moment.
I've noticed appreciation through magic moments where you see a family coming in and you anticipate what their wants are for their child or for themselves.
A magic moment is when you anticipate someone's need before they realize they need it, and then you surprise and delight them with it.
There are 3 steps to providing a magic moment for a family: anticipating the client's needs, surprising them with it, and experience the joy of making that magic moment come true.
We have weekly and quarterly and yearly team meetings, business meetings. We involve everyone in the organization.
An all-team meeting is just an awesome time for the entire organization to come together. So it doesn't matter which clinic you work in, everyone comes together and we meet in one place. It's usually an all-day event. We usually have some sort of presentation, maybe even an outside presenter who comes. It's a really great time to learn, but also just to spend time with each other.
The events here at NSPT really bring us together and make us feel like family. This year was our first time having the Blossom Ball, and I thought it would always be really fun to have a huge party that included the entire company. We had this big winter formal, really fun event where everyone got together and we danced and we got to have really good dinner and take fun pictures, and it really brought everyone together. North Shore Pediatric Therapy puts on fun dress-up days. Every once in a while we'll have theme weeks where we'll dress up for Halloween or we'll dress up to support autism awareness.
When we have birthdays, we'll celebrate potlucks. So everybody supplies, they bring food from home. We have someone that'll make a cake for everybody, for every party. So it's just a way for everybody to get together and have fun and not be working, and just take that hour to get to know each other a little bit more.
For birthdays, we try to combine monthly birthdays just so that everybody can celebrate together, usually with some treats and snacks, and during our huddle.
Huddles are just what they sound like. It's a time for the team to come together and celebrate successes, and also to see if there's any adjustments that need to be made. They happen once a week in each clinic. Not only do they help us kind of prioritize our goals, but it also creates kind of a family-like setting within each individual clinic.
We have a system called Open Book Management.
Open book management is really a philosophy and an idea of being transparent to helping everyone really understand some of our key performance indicators. So we like to involve everyone in the organization, so everyone has a chance to really understand how what they do day to day impacts the business in all areas. So it's pretty rare, it's pretty unique to work for an organization who's as transparent and shares information, but that really adheres to the core values that we have.
As a large organization, as we're getting larger and larger, we're still one big family. We're the Blossom family.
Everyone's a family. You know, the best part is there's always support. Everyone's willing to help you learn.
North Shore Pediatric Therapy has actually become, pretty much like a family.
One thing that I think here, and it's not really found in other companies, is how much the employees care about the other employees. Earlier this year, I was really sick. They admitted me, where usually you get admitted to the hospital, there's a problem. I wasn't even in 12 hours yet, and I had a bouquet of flowers delivered from employees here at North Shore. It didn't stop there. I found out that my boss had given money for them to run to the store to get a warm meal for my family. All the girls in the office wore red, and they made my name on a nice poster, and they sent me this picture and told me how much they loved me and how much they were caring, they cared about me. That picture, to me, shows me that it's like a family here.
My coworkers are like family, so I enjoy coming to work every day.
NSPT is my second family, and as I embark on my new journey of retirement, I will always look back on these 6 years as the best years of my 50.
There's so many families here. I mean, even the founders, a married couple running this company, and there's a lot of, sisters that work here.
Working with my sister one door away is a lot of fun.
It's been great having my sister here with me for the ride.
Yeah, and being an FCA, we're part of an FCA team, and that's like a little family. We all call each other, support each other.
It's nice to know that I have somebody here that's family besides the NSPT family.
In referring a family member, I had no reservations about Heidi and the particular job that was open.
During our family gatherings, Amanda was always talking about how they really cared about her. Everything Amanda said over the years has been absolutely true. They remember things and they ask me about things and they really care about me.
David and Deborah are really unique. Anyone who has had any sort of encounter with NSPT, whether it be a parent, a staff member, a child getting services, I think everyone who encounters David and Deborah always feels the same. There's something really special about them as individuals.
They have always been nothing but supportive, loving, caring. Deborah has been a constant. She trusts us, I guess, with our knowledge and our education and our experiences to do the best we can do.
They have created and developed this incredibly supportive environment and culture.
That culture is so important to us.
The culture here at North Shore Pediatric Therapy is extremely important to us, not only the owners, but every employee here, and it shows.
It's the culture that creates the company, and it's the culture that kind of molds the people, and it's the culture that our clients feel when they walk in the door.
One of the main ingredients that makes our culture so great is having core values.
And so at NSPT we have 4 core values: nonstop growth, stay invaluable, positive attitude, and high performance, think solutions and get results.
And our 4th core value is think solutions and get results. Of course, we have to think out of the box all the time. Not every strategy works for every child. Not every business strategy works for every company. So you have to remain nimble and work toward getting the results that you want.
One of our core value behaviors is take risks and make mistakes. So we do encourage people to try new things, but we've definitely had instances where we've tried something and it hasn't worked, but then we find out why it didn't work and figure out how we can try to make it work next time.
It's our privilege and our joy, actually, to be able to provide world-class service for all of these families that call us.
Hi, this is Charlene. How can I make you smile today?
When a parent calls in for the first time, it's a very unknown, scary thing. Who am I calling? Are they going to be rude? Do they care about me, or am I just going to be a number? And that is not what we are here.
I just try to make sure that every single client that I encounter, I provide the best experience for them.
These are the 5 steps we provide each employee with to handle a complaint. Please acknowledge the complaint, sincerely apologize, take every step and action needed to make it right, thank the parent for their feedback, and document the complaint. These simple steps provide a framework for handling a complaint and the confidence that through listening to a complaint, action can be taken and the problem can be corrected.
A lot of the therapists who are with NSPT have gotten into pediatric therapy first and foremost because they love kids. Helping kids is what drives us every day.
And something kind of interesting at NSPT is we actually have a lot of staff members who have children who have themselves received services. And it is because of that interaction that they are so impassioned about what they do at NSPT every day, because they can relate on a personal level as well as professionally.
As a parent, I realize how important intervention in pediatric therapy is. Having 3 children of my own, I've seen what happens when you're able to get them the proper treatment at a young age, to be able to watch them blossom into adults.
As a parent who's had a child that has gone through many, many years of therapy, I understand what these families are going through.
There are a lot of us that work here that have children that have received therapy. And so I think that it really does help us be able to relate to the families better as well.
My second baby, Anna, had some feeding delays, and we came to North Shore Pediatric Therapy and saw Zoe, one of our veteran speech therapists. And Zoe provided such comfort, and that comfort turned into progress. And Anna graduated after just a couple of months with Zoe. And Zoe, I really do give her a lot of credit for helping Anna get on that path and for helping us through that time.
I have a son who actually has received services here at NSPT. You know, living it 24/7, 365 gives me a lot of understanding and compassion. For myself, it's also helped working and talking with the parents, because I get it, I live it. It's completely changed the outlook on how I treat kids and how I look at kids.
North Shore Pediatric Therapy constantly is striving to use the most innovative features possible.
At North Shore Pediatric Therapy, we are not only innovative and cutting edge with the clinical side of our company, but also on the administrative side.
We have other therapy clinics from around the world that actually come to us for advice on how to help families. And our website itself gets over 1 million visits a month.
The fieldwork program at North Shore Pediatric Therapy is a variety of all the disciplines that we work with. It's a level of internship. So the students come with us for 12 weeks and they are with a certified therapist who is their supervisor. They get that hands-on learning experience.
The university requires certain level of hours. We do our best to coordinate with other therapists throughout all of our facilities so that they do get those hours in.
So I've been working with NSPT for about a year, and my wife was offered an opportunity out of state, which was a fantastic opportunity for her and for our family, so that took us out of state and then also me away from NSPT. I was very sad to leave NSPT, but I was gone for 2 years, and then we had decided that we were going to move back to Chicago. NSPT was the first place that I called when we knew that we were going to move back, and I was warmly welcomed back. I was very excited to hear that Dr. Stacy wanted me back, and his exact words were, "We'll do everything under the sun to get you back." It was really the only place that I wanted to come back to, because I really believe that NSPT really fosters people's passions, and they really make opportunities available for you to grow.
At North Shore Pediatric Therapy, I've very much experienced a supportive staff, supportive managers, and supportive owners of the company. I felt like this is a place that I could really grow and push myself. My vision for the director of physical therapy came about after about a year here. I loved bringing out the full potential of children, and I just wanted to challenge myself and my coworkers. We had a very small team, and now we have a team that's about 3 times the size.
This company has been wonderful to grow and learn, and they've been there every step of the way to develop me.
I have seen team members show up here 14 years ago and still here today, and they have advanced so much as clinicians, as mentors to the other newer team members.
When a new employee is hired, they are paired with a mentor within their same discipline. They either go through a year-long mentorship program if they have 1 year or less of experience as a therapist, or they go through an advanced mentorship program, which is a 3-month program if they have 1 or more years of experience. The benefit of having a mentorship program is that the new employee has a place to go and a designated meeting time for collaborating with their mentor. Mentors are assigned through a nomination process by their branch director. They have been employees who have shown core values, they are leaders within the company, and they are selected through this nomination process.
The next step is to try to reach more kids and families.
But because we're so passionate about helping people, because our employees see it and our customers see it, it gives me the confidence to know that we're just going to be successful. We've grown incredibly well, and we will continue to as well.
We're looking forward to continue growing even past the Chicagoland area and the suburbs, because there's so many more families out there that need to have this type of pediatric therapy available to them. At North Shore Pediatric Therapy, we give families peace of mind every step of the way.